pledge. Just need him to wait. Yeah. Motherfucking to be nasty, I keep it intimate. Spicy, but might need some insulin. Hype for me, that's my word. Keep me away from these mini milk women that treat you like cinnamon. Thought it was sweet, all of a sudden it was sheesh. Out of my time and unique. Audible plays on me on the road like it's one of my leaves. Motherfucking Big M to the ELO, y'all want up. BBG my people, yeah. B-roll on my ego, yeah. Got more than you see though, yeah. Whole lot not equal, yeah. Shuffle like D-Lo, yeah. Hustle from the B-Lo, yeah. Do it all for my people, motherfucking Big M to the ELO, y'all want up. BBG my people, yeah. B-roll on my ego, yeah. Got more than you see though, yeah. Whole lot not equal, yeah. Shuffle like D-Lo, yeah. Hustle from the B-Lo, yeah. Do it all for my people, yeah. I get to the E-Lo. BBG my people, yeah. Got more than you see though, yeah. Shuffle like D-Lo, yeah. Hustle from the B-Lo, yeah. I get to the E-Lo. BBG my people, yeah.
I drop the work in the potty, bounce back like elastic. How you do that? I call it dope, boy, magic. Watch me work the plays like that 95 Madden. How you do that? I call it dope, boy, magic.
I kill a 9 in the morning by the night, chip back. How you do that? I call it dope, boy, magic. Question still everything, like I took some kind of cash. How you do that? I call it dope, boy, magic.
One, the turn of Alpo, Jackson Raiders, and 2, a fresh pair of Maury alligators. 3 out of 10 niggas and some haters. 4 is 2 and 8, 5 shots, take a later. 6, honeycomb, Freddy got me candy coated beans. 7 rivers, residential glowing in your window, 4 in the 8. At 9, touchdown, a beautiful play in my neighborhood. So what now? Got 1 over left, you can snatch but a 7. Nigga, keep your chirp on alert, just like 9/11. The 12 creeping through the hood like Jason, keep it moving. Friday 13, but bitch, this ain't a movie. I was only 14 when I dropped my first deal. Made a way disappear like David Copperfield. While I recorded this, that Super 15. Up, dope boy, magic beating through your 15. I dropped the work in the potty, bounce back like elastic. How you do that? I call it dope boy, magic. Watch me work the plays like that 95 Madden. How you do that? I call it dope boy, magic.
I kill a 9 in the morning by the night, chip back. How you do that? I call it dope boy, magic. Question still everything, like I took some kind of cash. How you do that? I call it dope boy, magic.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Chino, we the dopest, work the water like Moses. Down. Check my footwork. It's dope boy magic.
From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
Go to work, make them cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one.
I'm telling you the truth when I step in.
First pitch coming your way next.
Yeah, I'm really on a grind. 247-365.
And the starter for Toronto, Quinn Priester. What do you look for here?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel bat on.
Ready to go? Ernie Clement digging in for the Rockies. And we're underway in this interleague matchup.
First pitch, 7:07.
That clips the zone. Strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. We see Jose Ramirez in the box. He's one of the most consistent players in the league, Singy.
He finished top 3 in the MVP race again last season, which makes it 4 top 3 finishes in his career. He might be a robot.
Takes it in for the out. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Man at first, one away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Jones. This one smoked on its way out of here. He shoots one out to right. His second of the year. The Rockies score first. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Check swing. He went. That's strike one. Already 3 runs across in the frame. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one finds the zone. 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under this one, and there's 2 down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Had the day off yesterday.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that's the 3rd out. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center, and towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Brad Lord. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Tyler Soderstrom digs in now.
Number 21, Tyler Soderstrom.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And that skips in the dirt. Hammer, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting second.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Knocked in 3 of their 4 runs in yesterday's game.
No, inside. Ball, that's in.
Soderstrom aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets the outside corner with that one. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Batting third. Center field.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. And that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now,
inside.
you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
That's a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Throws to second. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Rogers forced to get out of the way of the first pitch.
Ball, down.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 3-0.
Just like a real for real. Gotta re-up the deal. We got the mass appeal.
All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Outside, ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. On the ground to third, Durbin. Throws to first in time. This is J.J. Bleday.
Right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Way high with that one, and it's a full count. As the game has moved along, we see more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's Dylan Moore. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. Lede over at first with 1 away. On the ground to the left. Over to Jazz. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Caleb Durbin. A little bit low. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Ball 2. 2-0. And a foul ball. Just ball missed. 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took.
Brad needs lower.
Yeah, clearly it's pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So, man aboard, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To the right side, Clement. There's 1. He's out. Over to first, safe. He's safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Quick toss to first. Kiner-Falefa dives back in. Ramon Urias batting with 1 down takes a strike. Lord, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Inside. Ball one.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the player.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Man at first. So up next for Toronto, Sal Stewart. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We head on down to the top of the third. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back now in Toronto. Top half of the third inning. Ernie Clement digging in for the Rockies.
That's a ball.
Clement getting the start at second, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017.
Outside, that's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez drifts towards it. One up, one down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Coming off a stellar performance at the dish last game. Looking for his first hit in this one. Still early, though, Boog.
Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Ripped to right. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. His 4th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down. Spencer Jones digging in for the Rockies.
Hey!
That one outside. And it's 1-1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Tyler Soderstrom. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And that one hammered and foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1.
ball, that's out. Ball 2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Ramirez under this one. That's out number 2.
Up next.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Outside low, ball 1. That's down and in.
2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Caleb Durbin, the next to hit. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and now they trail by 1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Connor Falefa in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Inside, ball 1.
But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man on second, 2 down. And that one is downstairs. And the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ramon Urias. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Colorado, first baseman Carlos Santana.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up
next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground. And that one handled. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. It's the Rockies 4 and the Blue Jays 3. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Gabriel Arias.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
In the air, right field. Bleday gets under it. And there's 1 down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
No, that's down.
Stewart in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And a foul ball. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's ball 2.
In the air to left center. Doyle under it. Takes it in for the out. And next for Toronto, Tyler Soderstrom. 1 for 2.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brad Lord is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Jansen Junk into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Close, but called the ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. That's too low. And that's ball 1. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 4-3. We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, J.J. Bleday. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Here's a 1-1. Up the middle, and that chance handled. No chance to get him. Safe at first easily.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Next to hit, Dylan Moore. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Stewart flips it. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Ernie Clement.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. Connor Falefa drops steps, heads back on it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third. Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Quinn Priester will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher now for the Jays, Ryan Burr.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. They limit the damage here. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 5-3. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. This one in the air, center field. Doyle has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. He's a guy who does it all.
Ball.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. The Rockies up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up left side. Moore settles underneath it. Out number 2. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Hey! Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Popped up. Clement should have this one. And that is that. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're still down 5-3. Back here at Rogers Center. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Spencer Jones digging in for the Rockies. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Quijada, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Marinaccio warming up as well. And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And he grounds one to the right side. A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. Couldn't quite make the throw from his knees as that pulls him off the bag.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
So a man at first. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for Colorado.
Next to him for the Rockies, Carlos Santana. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. No question about this one. It's out of here. Carlos Santana powers one out. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Burr won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher now, Ron Marinaccio.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 1. Marinaccio measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it remains 2-2. Flying drive, and that's base hit out into center field. And a man aboard.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Lede in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man at second. He swings and fouls one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. No outs. Runner on second. Just missed. Too low, ball 4. First and second, no outs. Dylan Moore digs in now. Fouled off. He was late. First and second here, no outs. Trying to move the runners over. Throws to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Third time through the order now. Ernie Clement digging in for the Rockies. Two on, one out. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And it's 9-3. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jose Quijada.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. Picking up where he left off last game, Boo. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. So 2 on with 2 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered here in this one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. And ball 1. That one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses. Full count now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soderstrom under it. And that'll do it. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Caleb Durbin. This ball's chopped on the ground. Slings to first in time. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. On the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. So up next for Toronto, Ramon Urias. Hey. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Stays alive. Kiner-Falefa at first, 1 gone. Goes down looking. And next for Toronto, Gabriel Arias.
Ball 1.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Santana. That ends the frame. Blue Jays held in check. Still way back. It's 9-3. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Here's Gary Sanchez now, 1 for 3.
Gary Sanchez.
And first offering is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Next offering is fouled back. Base knock, center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitch. New pitcher now for the Jays, Ben Joyce.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Doyle in the box now, takes strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Colorado, but they lead it 9-3. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Sal Stewart. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. That to right, Bleday in position, and there's 1 down. Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Tyler Soderstrom. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Justin Wilson taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And another ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. That's to third. Ramirez whips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. It's the Rockies 9 and the Blue Jays 3. Back now in Toronto. Ready to begin the 8th. J.J. Bleday getting ready to hit. Action in the pen down there. Matt Festa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. This one in the air. Durbin under it. And there's one down. Next for Colorado, Dylan Moore.
Shortstop Dylan Moore.
Swing and a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ernie Clement.
Nope.
Now a quick throw to first. Moore back on a dive. Moore, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In the air out to center. Caught. And the runner's dangerously far from first. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
He just continues to deliver for this team. There's always room in the lineup for consistency at the dish, and this guy's got it, Bowie. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. The Rockies up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. Foul ball there. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So they're at the corners now. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground to Jazz. Inning over. It's the Rockies 9. Back here at Rogers Center. Bottom of the 8th. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. On the inside corner for a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Rodriguez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Outside low, ball one. That one is upstairs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air. Santana under it. And there's 2 away. Caleb Durbin next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. It's the Rockies 9 and the Blue Jays 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Vesta. Spencer Jones digging in for the Rockies.
Spencer Jones.
Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Late on that fastball. Out to short, Arias. Fires to first in time. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Carlos Santana will hit next. High fly ball, right field. 2 away. And here is Brenton Doyle.
Center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
A little bit high. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Stewart. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Rockies 9 and the Blue Jays 3. Bottom of the 9th, and now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
'Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty, Anthony Bender.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Hey, that's in for a strike. Ground ball right side, Clement. Slinging it to first in time. And next is the designated hitter, Ramon Urias. Hey! Oh, 0-2 now. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Swings and misses. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. 2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Arias next up for the Blue Jays. Yeah. Hard hit, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I saw your distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was the sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks lynching them across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shape an amazing display, but aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that jade left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking that I can never believe in something cynical. Till I'm dead, I'm overcritical in my head. One look inside of your eyes and it's like 22.